Hello and Malo, welcome to PowerDrift. I'm standing next to the most interesting Mahindra of the decade. It is not the TUV 300, it is the TUV 300. So why 300? Well, maybe because it's the third sub 4 meter SUV after Quanto and Thar. Just like XUV 500 was the fifth SUV from Mahindra. The TUV reminds you of a lot of cars like the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Skoda Yeti and the Quanto. Their official camping pitch says it's based on a battle tank. So the straight lines, boxy design, a lot of squares, rectangles and trapeziums, they're all there to give you a tank-like look. They even tried making square tyres for the car to match the overall design philosophy, but then settled for these square wheel arches. Square, arch. Okay, never mind. It's the first time we ever see an A, B and C pillar all looking the same in a car. I'm not very sure if stylish is what you can call this.
Welcome to your tough and stylish TUV 300.
You're not stylish TUV, you're a battle tank. And this battle tank comes with the armory of features, right from the very regular ones or common ones like the driver side height adjustment, electronic ORVMs, defogger, power windows and the works to some very innovative ones like the eco mode, the micro hybrid technology, static light bending or cornering lamps and Mahindra's very own audio unit which comes with Bluetooth and USB connectivity. The cabin is nice and spacious. There are plenty of places to keep loose items here and there, and the plastic quality is far superior than anything I've ever seen on a Mahindra before. The dual-tone black and beige interior with its gloss silver and black looks stylish. The overall dashboard looks huge, however this tiny screen here is a little disappointing. This tank-like build comes with a tank-like weight, and this thing weighs about 1.7 tons, which is 400 kilos heavier than the immediate market rivals Duster and the EcoSport. While this is superior to any other Mahindra that I've ever driven before, it's not quite there in terms of handling, and the reason for this lies in its design. The TUV 300 is a classic SUV, shortened to a sub 4 meter size, which means it's a ladder frame, it's rear wheel drive, and it's brilliant on bad road handling. On the flip side, however, this still has significant body roll, doesn't brake as efficiently, and is not a very comfortable day-to-day ride as the other two monocoque front-wheel drive competitors. Driving this tank is a 1500cc 3-cylinder engine called the M80, which is a derivative of the 2.2 litre from the trusted Scorpio. Mahindra has fitted it with something called as a dual-stage turbo, and what it interestingly does is that 187 Nm of the total 230 Nm of torque is available from as low as 1400 RPM. The gearing is not very tall and the engine is not very rev happy. Keep the engine in mid revs and you'll be happily munching highway miles like this. The 215/75 R15 tires from Seat don't give this the best braking power or grip into a corner, and you'll see yourself using the F word more frequently when you're driving on wet roads. The NVH levels have improved in comparison to earlier Mahindras, however the cabin will still become noisy at higher RPMs. Although marketed as a 5 plus 2-seater SUV, the absence of seat belts on the last two jump seats primarily makes this a 5-seater SUV with a 400-litre boot space. Absence of aircon vents and butterfly windows further reinstates that Mahindra also saw the last row of seats just as an in-case option. On the safety front, this comes equipped with 2 airbags, ABS with EBD and front disc brakes as standard equipment on the T6 and the T8 variant. What is interesting to note, however, is Mahindra has an option for you to buy any safety equipment across all variants of the TUV. Certainly that's a statement in the name of safety saying there's no compromise even in a low-cost SUV. Good going, Mahindra! Yes, it's not the most prettiest car in the universe. Yes, it looks boxy, but trust me when I say this, it looks far better in person than on camera. In fact, it's already started to grow onto me. For people who are looking for Mahindra reliability, sturdiness of a ladder frame, and a big spacious car for overcrowded cities, this might just be the answer. Do type in below with your comments and tell us what you feel about the TUV 300. And if you haven't already done it, press that red button. Until next time, take care, goodbye, Sat Sri Akal. Some say Mahindra likes naming their cars ending with O. Scorpio, Xylo, Verito, Genio. तो मैं भूल क्यों रहा हूँ गाड़ियाँ? Scorpio, Xylo, Conto, Genio, Tharo. Okay. Scorpio, Xylo, Verito, Punto. Punto तो उनकी है ही नहीं. Scorpio, Xylo, Verito, Genio, Tharo. Oh, Thar. Maybe it's just a theory.